John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and I've got another video for you today. This is a collaborative project between Knife Delights, Tom over there, and Byron Kennedy at Splitting Slices, and Jerry at Big J Knives, Big J's Knives. It's a collaborative project, and myself, of course. And so, if you remember a little while back, Ray at North Star Knife Reviews actually made a Puko knife. He made the handle for it and sent it to me to make a sheath. Well, I did make the sheath that was presented to Tom. I made it a little while back. I'll explain that in a few minutes, and gifted it to him. I didn't make that recently, but gave that to Tom because it fit his knife just perfectly. And so that was in memory of Tom's father passing away. And so Tom, in return, is doing something really great for Ray. And I'm going to show you that here in just a minute because I get the honor of being a part of that project. And there will be several videos along the way, and it involves Byron and Jerry as well. So it'll be a really cool series of videos here pretty soon. But I'll show you that in just a minute. But first, just want to express my appreciation for Ray. I don't know if I'll call this a Thankful Thursday, but it could be definitely a Thankful Thursday. And that was that open tag. That's the open tag sponsored by Singing Toad. But it definitely could be because Ray is just an awesome guy. He's always been very generous with me and very supportive. And I've really appreciated Ray a lot. I've done leather projects for him. He's gifted me knives, and we've supported each other through with giveaway items and that sort of thing for our channel. So Ray, I appreciate you very much, my friend, and it was an honor to do this for you. But before I do that, I wanted to show a couple of knives that Ray actually gave me. And the first one, he's given me several. I didn't bring them all out here, but this first one is this Mora. And this is a, I always remember, I can't remember the actual model names, but just a little Mora knife. And this is my, my knife when I go to Michigan. We go to Michigan on vacation, and we have some property up there that we camp on. And this is made in Sweden. It's carbon steel. This is just an excellent woods knife. You can see I've used it some. It's got a little bit of patina on it. And it comes in this plastic sheath, which you don't have to worry about it. You know, if it gets wet, big deal. You probably need to clean the knife off because it's carbon steel. It'll rust on you. So you might keep a little oil on there, but it'll get a natural patina eventually. So this was a gift from Ray, and I just really appreciate this. I use it a lot, and so I wanted to show that. But the other one that is also very special to me, this is the one that I actually made the sheath for it, and it never really, I didn't make it right. I made it too big. It never really fit it. And so that's the one I gave to Tom at Knife Delights. I put his knife in there. I was going to use it as a guide and to make the sheath for him. And his knife fit perfectly, much better than mine. So I just gave him my sheath. So, but this was made by Ray, and he made the handle. Look, isn't that beautiful? The handle is just gorgeous. It's got a little something on there. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to get that off of there. But anyway, it's just beautiful. Here, let me get a cloth. And it is made from desert ironwood and walnut for the handle. And the steel is actually ADCR V2 steel from Lauren Metalli in Finland. And Ray says this is a tough steel. It holds its edge really well, but is not corrosion resistant. So I'll have to keep some oil on there. But this is a beautiful knife. And I will be making a new sheath for this. And I was thinking maybe I'd even do a video on that. So that'll be coming up in the future. I've got enough projects at the moment to keep me busy, so it may take me a little bit to do that. But these wood handles are really hand filling, and this is called a puko knife, and it just really, it fills your hand. It's really great for bushcrafting, for outdoors work, and you just keep a little bit of wax, on this. I use some of that leather conditioner on the handle to freshen it up, and I'll probably do that before I put it away again. But yeah, awesome. So thank you, Ray. Thank you for all your support over the years. Your friendship has meant a lot to me, and I know to Tom, and so he wanted to do something special for you. So I'll put the link down below to Tom's video. Remember, he came across this keen Kutter knife, and it almost looks like a paring knife. Maybe it was. It is full tang, but it also would make a nice little bird and trout knife. And he came across this and did some restoration on it. There you can see their King Kutter, and they do have an interesting history. I'll flash some photos, some images here on the screen to show you a little bit of that, and put a link down below to their history. But it's just a really cool little fixed blade. And so Tom's idea was that this would go to me to make a sheath, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And then also to Byron Kennedy, who will work on the wood handle and refresh it. And then it'll finally go to Big J, who will put a keen edge on it. Keen edge, get it? Keen edge. We'll put a Big J edge on there, and boy, believe me, when you get a Big J edge on there, it'll be like a laser. It will cut anything. But I'm assuming this might be carbon steel. I don't know. We don't know much information about this, but he wanted me to make a sheath for it, so I did. So here's my sheath. I toyed around with different designs. I originally thought maybe I would make a sheath that actually holds part, that would be mostly friction. Well, this one's mostly friction held, retention, but it would actually sink in, this knife would sink into the handle, into the sheath, and the sheath would come up to handle part way. So, and be a little different design. But I don't know, it was just so vintage, and I thought, well, we'll just make the normal fold over sheath. And it's not coming out of there. It's got the Ray's name here stamped on the front. It's got a little bit of my attempt of tooling. And got a welt in there. It's made from 8-ounce leather. And it's got the JO. It's got the more tooling here on the back. And of course the loop over belt loop, and a small snap here on the front. So there's the sheath for Ray at North Star Knife Reviews. I'll have all these channels tagged in the description down below. But Tom, this is an exciting project. Thank you for doing this. Ray, thank you for all you do. Byron and Big J, appreciate you two being a part of this project. We look forward to your videos as well. And with that, I thank you all for watching.